Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessed with Videos, and today I decided to do a bit of a channel update and talk about some of the plans that I have for this channel in the near future. For starters, as you may have noticed at the start of the video, I've added a new intro to my videos where it has my channel's logo in white on a blue and black gradient background. It's quite a simple logo as it only features a still image with a fade in and fade out effect. But in addition to that, you may have noticed that I've also added the Windows 98 startup sound onto it, just to use as a short intro sound effect. I plan to use this intro at the beginning of many of my upcoming videos, with the exception of if I do any film openings. Those videos won't feature my new intro on them, but many of my upcoming update videos most likely will. Also, at the end of my videos, excluding the film openings like mentioned before, I will also be including an outro for my videos, and it will feature the same image that my intro has, but since the intro uses the Windows 98 startup sound, I decided that in a way of bookending many of my videos, that my outro would use the Windows 98 shutdown sound, so that in a way it goes around full circle. And the first video to use this new outro will not be too far away actually, considering that the first one to use it will be the video you're watching right now, the channel update you're watching right now. So at the end of this video, that's when you will first see my new channel outro. Now with all the news about my new channel intro and outro out of the way, let's now move on to the other subjects that I want to talk about today, considering that my channel's new intro and outro is not the only update regarding my channel that I want to bring to you today. And the next news story is regarding my film update videos for the rest of the year, for the rest of this year, 2022 in particular, considering that we only have this week and next week left of 2022. And as for that, I have two film updates in particular planned for the rest of 2022, which are my Christmas 2022 multimedia update, or Christmas 2022 film update, where I talk about the films that I've got for Christmas, whether it be on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K Blu-ray. And after that, the final video for this year will most likely be the 2022 OWV Awards, as it usually is every year, both of which are currently still going to go ahead as planned at the end of this year. But those two videos aren't the only videos I've currently got planned for the rest of this year, because today I am bringing the announcement that I will be launching a new miniseries. A miniseries on what, you may ask? Well, nothing high budget or too spectacular, just a series of videos where I talk about some of the films that are scheduled to be released next year in 2023. One of the ideas that I have for these videos is that I'm thinking of taking a similar approach to what I used to do in my film updates whenever I would show a film poster for either an upcoming film or an older archived film, where I would start off with showing an image related to the film, whether it be the poster for the film's official logo, or even just the film's title in some cases. Or maybe even in some cases use multiple images related to the film. That could possibly be the case for some of the films included in my 2023 upcoming films videos. Afterwards, if it even has one yet, I talk about the rating certificate that the film has been given, either by the British Board of Film Classification in the UK, or since I'm actually planning to do two kinds of these upcoming film videos, both for the UK and the US, the Motion Picture Association of America, or just the Motion Picture Association, as it has been called since 2019. Then after that, I talk about the companies that are making the film, which often includes the production companies and the film's distributors, whether they are releasing the film theatrically, on premium video on demand, on streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus, or Amazon Prime, or even in some cases through a mix of multiple release strategies. For example, if a company like Universal were to release one of their films simultaneously in cinemas and on their Peacock streaming service, just like they've done with a few of their films released during 2021 and 2022. However, now with all the talking about that out of the way, there's another thing that I haven't talked about yet regarding these videos, and this is another aspect that has been frequently featured whenever I've shown posters in any of my film updates, and that is talking about the film's release date. Now, when it came to that aspect in my film update, I would usually mention the film's release date after introducing the film itself, talking about the film's age rating and the companies that made the film. However, in these 2023 upcoming film videos, since I'll probably be talking about multiple films coming out on the same day as each other, I'll be talking about the release date before I start talking about the film specifically. If multiple films come out on that exact same date, I will only bring up the release date once. And then after talking about one film that comes out on that date, I will jump to the next one straight away. There may be some exceptions where I have to mention the film's release date multiple times in the same video, like maybe I'll have to if the film ends up getting a simultaneous release like mentioned earlier, but then again we'll just have to wait and see. For a little bit more clarity on what these videos will be like, they will be separate videos, each talking about what films are coming out in each month of 2023, and there will be two versions of those videos. One where I will talk about the film releases that are coming out in the UK, and one where I will talk about the film releases that are coming out in the US. So stay tuned for those. But now you might be asking, well, when is it that I plan to start uploading these videos? When will these videos begin to be released? Well, to answer that question for you, I'm not entirely sure exactly when they'll be released specifically, especially because Christmas is coming up and I'm likely to be quite busy with all that kind of stuff in the next few days. But I might get one video from the series uploaded during that time if I'm lucky. However, the likely time frame is that the first video in the series could be uploaded sometime this month, in December, either before Christmas, or what is more likely to be the case, either after Christmas, or possibly even in the new year. And that the last video in this short mini-series could be uploaded by the end of January, or the series could possibly still be going by either February or maybe even in March. It just depends on how much time it takes for me to create each part of this series. So with all of that said, please be patient for each part. I would really appreciate it if you could all be patient with this. Thank you. And that should conclude this announcement, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some exciting videos coming soon from Obsessed with Videos. I'll see you soon.